So yesterday we provided six sporting events on the channel, and from those six sporting events we provided, six of them, were successful. Congratulations, guys. Yes, sir. Congratulations, guys, to those who were able to, stake on the sporting events provided on the channel yesterday. They say the more the merrier, so it is nice to have you guys here. Speaking of that, like say big thank you to our returning subscribers. Really appreciate your participation in the podcast show. If your first time coming across the channel, you're welcome to the Daily Football Prediction Podcast show. What we do here is provide you with football predictions that were highly, accurate and well analyzed, carefully selected also, to try and help you increase your chances of winning significantly and beating the odds, in the long run. That's exactly why we set up this channel with our 9 years of experience, to share with you guys what we have every single day on our desk. We do provide insights about sporting events and correct scores, but for now, that has been on pause because of technical difficulties. And of course, I took to my human side the most. I'm back now, but management has deemed it fit not to resume that. But we have a little bit of a twist today, but you'll find out about that as we go. First time I'm coming across the channel, we're inviting you, to become a part of this community. Everyone, take 1 second of your time, to hit that like button to show appreciation for the work that the team has done so far, and for the culture, basically. I mean, we love football prediction, we love football. Let's hit that like button and subscribe to the first time I'm coming across the channel, or you've been here and you've not done that, and don't forget to turn your notification bells on. It will be beneficial, when you do that as we go on this journey to beating the odds. So welcome back, guys. My name is Huka, and I will be your humble host on this daily podcast show, bringing you, the goodies, football predictions, as provided by the team for your use to help you make better informed decisions and increase the chances of winning. Yesterday in the So You Think You Can Punt section of, the show, we had the sporting events for you guys to predict between Croatia and Czech Republic, and unfortunately, nobody got that correctly. So another shout out has been wasted. Oh no! All right, guys. So today we have another sporting event for you guys to provide your correct scores about and predictions basically about that sporting event powered by Mega Party. So when you get that correctly, you stand a chance to get a 1 month free premium subscription. You enjoy that, and that is powered by Mega Party. So shout out to them for providing that one. Yes, sir. So shout out to Mega Party. So as I said, we have another sporting event for you guys. But before we get into that, here's an insight, about that sporting event to help you guys, predict better this time around. That's the thing we introduced, to this segment of the show. So here it is now.
Both Finland and Poland aspire to qualify for the World Cup, but realistically, only one stands a chance, and the victor of this encounter will likely be that team. Finland has been a respectable team for some time, but their peak performance was a few years back. Recently, they haven't been as formidable as they once were. While they tend to defeat the teams they should, they also fall short against those that are genuinely stronger. Their latest match was against the Netherlands, resulting in a clear defeat. They never seemed to have a real opportunity to win, and in the end, they didn't. Poland, on the other hand, secured an easy victory against Malta and aims to continue their momentum. They currently lead Finland by 2 points, and a win here would create a significant gap, which is crucial. Finland has been performing reasonably well lately, but it's simply not enough to challenge the top teams globally. Their recent home games have all ended in losses to teams of superior quality, highlighting their struggles. Poland is another team that is realistically above Finland, though not by a wide margin. This matchup is manageable for Finland, but they must be precise with their opportunities and perform strongly defensively. Their last victory was merely against Malta, a team that lacks strength. This upcoming match will be challenging, but it's a pivotal moment. Losing to Poland at home would put them in serious jeopardy. Poland is one of those teams that is playing steadily and winning, yet they aren't truly impressing anyone with their style of play. The nation has experienced better days in terms of talent, and this is evident in their performance on the court. Nevertheless, this match is critically important because a win would essentially secure the second position, or at the very least, make significant progress toward that aim. It won't be straightforward, but they possess enough quality to achieve it. The key for Poland is to prevent conceding too many goals. Historically, this was not the situation. They have consistently been a resilient team in this aspect. Given the importance of the match and the potential rewards for Poland with a victory, it's reasonable to think they are the favorites to win this encounter. While they may not be a standout team, they are certainly stronger than Finland. Finland will have opportunities, but they have not demonstrated much effectiveness in capitalizing on them previously.
So, given that report, about that sporting event today, what do you guys think about that one? What do you think the correct score will be in that sporting event? What are your predictions, your thoughts about these sporting events? Leave that in the comment section. Get the correct score right, and you will win that prize or win a slot, to our premium subscriber service for 1 month when you get that correct, powered by Mega Party. So today we have sporting events for you as always, but before we get into that, let's look at how yesterday went, so we can learn from what we had. Even though it was a win, we still can learn from that, both wins and losses. So the first sporting event we provided was the game between Melbourne Victory under 21 and Avondale FC, and we said the away team was going to win that one yesterday, and they did win that one 2-3 in the away team's favor, basically. And we talked about over 2.5 goals being scored in that one for more value, and of course that scoreline did cover that. Next sporting event we provided was the game between Ethiopia Nijbank and Hadia Hosanna, and we said under 3.5 goals will be seen in that sporting event, and that ended in a 0-1 scoreline yesterday. The next was the game between Hauka and Komako, and we expected the home draw no bet in that sporting event, and the home team did win yesterday 2-1 in that sporting event yesterday, basically. And next sporting event we had was the game between Belgium and Wales, and we said Belgium was going to win that sporting event, and Belgium did manage to scrape a 4-3 victory yesterday. Speaking of which, speaking of lessons, we saw that game between Belgium, North Macedonia and Belgium, how they were leading 1-0 and ended up drawing 1-1 at the end of the day, and that seems to be repeating itself today, and that's creating a pattern here, telling us that Belgium is a team that has defensive frailty, basically, in that one. So that's the lesson I personally would have taken from that. I don't know about you guys, but I don't know if you observed or tracked the sporting event, but that's what I feel about that one. A very important lesson to learn there, having watched that team. Next sporting event we provided was a game between Croatia and Czech Republic, and we went with a home win or draw here, and Croatia did win that 5-1, powering the scores through most of your predictions, basically, in the comment sections. We didn't see that all coming. I don't think any of us saw that coming. 5-1, very powerful message there from Croatia, and that was the one we provided for you guys to predict about yesterday. Next sporting event and the final one we had was Faroes Island and Gibraltar, and we expected the home team to be able to win yesterday, and they scraped a 9-minute win there, losing 0-1 in the first half, coming back 1-1 and 2-1 to win that one yesterday. That is how that sporting event went. So they did win. So that makes the 6th sporting event we provided, and all those 6 sporting events were successful. Thankfully, the odds were in our favor yesterday and the day before that. So let's move on to the sporting events we have for today without wasting much time. The first we have is from Colombia, Copa Colombia, and the event is between Decali and Quindío, and we think that the home team should be able to win in that sporting event today, and this kicks off around 2 a.m. West African time. Okay, guys. Next sporting event we have today is the game between Myanmar and Pakistan, and this is from the Asian Cup, and we think that the home team should be able to win in this sporting event today, and that kicks off around 11:30 a.m. West African time. All right, guys. So next sporting event we have is the game between Japan and Indonesia, and this is from the World Championship Qualification Asia. And we think that the home team should be able to win in that sporting event today. That's our pick. in that one. Okay, guys. So that kicks off around 11:35 a.m. West African time. Next sporting event we have is a game between South Korea and Kuwait. And we think that the home team should be able to win in that sporting event. Today we just have a lot of home sporting events today winning basically, and that kicks off around 12 noon, West African and time. Before I go further, guys, here's a gentle reminder, to take 1 second of your time to hit that like button, subscribe first time coming across the channel. If you here, you've not done that, all this is for the culture. Takes 1 second to get those two things done. And do not forget to turn your notification bells on. It will be beneficial to you and help you not miss out on important updates when we have them on the channel. All right, guys. So moving on, next sporting event we have is the game between South Africa and Mauritius, and this is from the African COSAFA Cup. And we think that South Africa should be able to win in that sporting event today. And this kicks off around 2 p.m. West African time. So these are all early sporting events. So you want to take note of that, guys. Okay. Next sporting event we have, and final one, is the game between Cuba and Bermuda. And this is from the North and Central, World Championship. And we think that the home side should be able to win in that sporting event today. And that kicks off around 2100, which is 9 p.m. West African time. All right, guys. So these are the sporting events we have for you guys today. Hope that all this information shared. This is what we have on our desk, and we share this with you every day to help you make better informed decisions, and to keep you educated, updated about the sports, the game, and also to entertain you, because we love football. I mean, we all do. We love football. That's why we're here. We love football prediction also, so it keeps us entertained, and that's the essence of setting up this channel, to share what we have with you guys every day. So keeping in mind, that there are factors that can affect the outcome of these events. You have factors like VAR. You could have, a red card or several red cards, awarded in that sporting event. You could have, own goals scored in those events. You could have penalty kicks awarded, and you could have injury and fitness concerns to key players right in these sporting events as they are going on, and these factors can affect what we've predicted today. So keeping that in mind, we cannot emphasize these factors that we just mentioned as at the time of doing our analytics, recording this video and bringing this to you. So it's important, for you to know that. And because of this reason, you have to gamble responsibly, because, we cannot tell when one of these factors will prop up and, turn what we predicted around. So gamble responsibly and do not stake more than what you can afford to let go. Okay, guys, it's very important to know that it is part of the game. Sports betting is a marathon, it is not a sprint. Okay, take your time, and with time, you should be able to beat the odds, as we like to tell you guys on the channel. So that will be all for now. I hope that you've enjoyed watching this video, and it is my hope that you will find value from what we've provided here today. Till we see again in the next episode of this daily podcast show, I remain yours truly, Hooker. Hosting this one, and may the odds be in our favor always, guys. Peace out.